The coronavirus pandemic is leaving deep impacts on family nutrition as farmers stay away from the market. Food demands are hiking, moreover, from a population of over 450,000 people in the Gulu city. Nicholas Hialo is a local hero in kitchen gardening, a platform he uses to cope during the COVID-19 pandemic. Nicholas is engaged in horticulture, a fast-growing food necessary to apprehend hunger.
No, it wasn't. Okay, COVID-19 just gave me the time. Yes. Yeah, I took it as a blessing in this case. But where I'm standing here, you can call it Nick's urban farm. Yeah, where I deal in mainly vegetables.
He loves agriculture and he had to learn a lot from his fellow agriculture students at Gulu University. His motivation comes from his parent, a staff of the National Agriculture Research Organization, NARO.
It has created me popularity, and fame. Like, a lot of people out there know me now, that I'm now an urban farmer, even when it's not my profession. Yeah, I've had a lot of people from different organizations coming to see what I've done. It's not a new technology. It has been here for ages.
In this gardening, Nicholas should be counting himself a blessed man. Every week he makes more than 50,000 Uganda shillings as his family income. On his farm are crops on high demand on the market, such as red pepper, sukuma wiki, onions, amaranthus, tomatoes, eggplants, garlic and strawberries.
I sell my things. I get market from the community. On average, I get 5,000 to 10,000. Then on weekends, it can go up to even 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Because most of my clients come on weekends and evenings.
Sure. Nicholas worries less about spending money to buy insecticides since he is an organic farmer. He uses organic materials such as chicken droppings, cow dung, fermented urine and decomposed kitchen waste for manure, garlic, aloe vera and green pepper as pesticide, and sawdust as mulch for water retention.
How I feed my plants organically by using you can call them chicken droppings. Yeah, I get them just from some nearby poultry farm. A bag is not so expensive. It's just 7,000 shillings. Yeah. Then I also get cow dung from some nearby steel farm. Then I ferment urine, yeah, which I apply on the not on the plants, but the soil around the plants. Then I make plant tea, yeah, from these vigorous leafy plants. Yeah. Then I also use kitchen waste, where I decompose and mulching. I use sawdust. Sawdust, you can see in that sack there is sawdust. So normally I replace them. Yeah, when they get compact, either I mix them with the soil or remove the layer. Because in the long run they create some hard layer. So they will be blocking what?
The only burden he is shouldering is disparaging market sales as customers prefer improved varieties due to low prices.
It's a little hard because since it's a new establishment, so the community around have little knowledge. They can't differentiate between organically what produced crops and those which are literally organic produce is supposed to be expensive. Yeah, so there's that challenge. Yeah. Someone looks at quantity. They don't look at at the value they are getting. Yeah, the less chemicals they would get from an organic produce.
Kitchen gardening is where herbs and vegetables are grown around the house for home usage. This farming model is inexpensive, regular, and often supplies fresh vegetables for basic nutrition. Green vegetables contain vitamins and minerals which boost immunity against diseases. Horticulture is a new model of agriculture in an area rich with arable land. The Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Husbandry and Fisheries thinks this model of farming is the quickest way to eradicate hunger and poverty. The senior city entomologist Alfonso Chai says kitchen gardening is a profitable, highly technological mode of crop production. Farmers are encouraged to adapt.
Talking about the urban farming, I would say this, that even the people who are staying within the urban area are into agriculture. The form of agriculture that they do is actually a very, very efficient one. As in, they have small space, they have small areas for their cultivation, and so they actually are engaged in especially vegetable growing,
Sure.
not
Cereals.
not things like that requires a vast area of land. Normally, we call this kind of cultivation as kitchen gardens, and then what they get out of this cultivation, actually, comparatively, we have realized that they are earning even more than those people who are engaged in those other cultivation.
He says a farm is able to make 7.2 million Uganda shillings a year on urban farms, more than what is grown in rural communities.
A poignant case is that we have been having farmers who are having an area of about 10 by 10 meters. And in that area, within a duration of a space of like 3 months, you find a farmer is earning at least between 500,000 to 1 million shillings, which to me is a very good investment.
He says farmers are also trained to utilize scientific usage of fertilizers and compost manure for better yields.
You realize that even in this small space, there are this aspect of the soil fertility and other things. The farmers that have been trained in doing this kind of crop cultivation, especially the kitchen garden, can also pick some of these technologies that, for example, things like use of fertilizers, use of pesticides, and even compost, possibly using compost manure. And at the end of the day, you will find that even when the number of stems of those crops can be counted, they will still get what they require.
However, he says many farmers in Gulu City have no connection with extension workers on how to use fertilizers, control disease and pest for better yields. He says the mindset is the biggest shortfall local farmers face because they think any product from outside is of quality than those within their locality.
We had a project in the district.
Okay.
This project was brought in by the Japanese. They call it, actually, it was JICA project. Under the JICA project, you know, when organizations are coming in, we always have what we call an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the district. And we guide them that these are the areas that we really feel if you can come in and fit, then it will actually boost our productivity. So the MOU with the JICA was meant to make these people train our farmers in vegetable growings. And then the farmers who were trained in these vegetable growings, actually, at the end of the day, realized that their earning was maximum. And this is why, even if you go to our market, you realize that some of these vegetable products are not now coming from outside the district, outside the city. Many of them are even coming within the city area and even within the district. Well, we have challenges. First of all, previously, before we had some recruitment, we were lacking staff, extension staff that could be training all these people. Even as we talk now, we still do not have enough staff that can train. You know, the population of this place is big. So we really need to fill all our vacant positions so that we could have those extension workers on the ground. Then too, even our farmers themselves are still getting it very difficult for them to adapt to these new technologies. You will realize that even if you are growing this simple vegetable, you requires a lot. You need to apply sometimes fertilizers, you need to even use pesticide, you need even sometimes to do mulching or even pruning. Now, if you train a farmer, a local farmer here, you train that this is what you should do if you want to harvest the best yield. Sometimes they find it very difficult for them to pick it up and do the same, exactly the way you have trained them. Our farmers are still lacking good control of their crops from those pests and diseases. At the end of it all, you find that even if they could have actually got the best yield, some of these diseases and pests will destroy part of their crops. One thing I want to tell is that at one point I produced carrot. I produced a carrot of about 0.1 acre. And then at first, when I started supplying even the buyers from the market, these people were picking it very, very well. But then after realizing that, because at one point they asked me like, sir, where are you bringing this carrot from? Where do you buy it from? Do you get it from Bali or you get it from? I told them that this carrot can be produced here, and I am bringing this carrot from Koro. I produce them from Koro. Koro is one of our nearby sub-county there. Sure. All of a sudden, these buyers changed their mind and said the carrot produced within the districts are not the best.
Over the years, the Japanese International Cooperation Agency entered into a memorandum of understanding with Gulu city authorities to train farmers on vegetable growing for improved household income.
Driven by major developments such as rapid urbanization, climate change, lifestyle changes, fast technological developments, and lately the COVID-19 pandemic, cities all over the world are going vertical farming, and Gulu City is not an exception. Brian Nyakojo, Northern Switch TV.